welcome back everyone. It's Tuesday, I believe it's August 8th. It's about 6:15 in the morning, just starting to get light. Find myself back on the river, Allegheny River. Spent, what day was it? Sunday. Went fishing with a couple buddies, Jimmy and Johnny and Mark and Denny. Took 3 boats out. We went down to a couple pools north of here and fished and did well. Caught a couple real nice smallmouth and put some fish in the boat. So trying to learn the river is a secondary source, a secondary place, I guess, for me to go fish. I spend a lot of time at the lake, and I kind of want to expand a little bit and try to learn some different things. For days like today, it's windy. We were a little bit of post-frontal here last night. Some big storms went through around the area, and today it's forecast to blow about 16 average and mid-30s with gusts. So don't want to be on the lake for that. That lake will turn into a mini ocean real quick, and it certainly takes away that topwater bite I like in the morning, and that lake's just not ready ready for me to be on it when it's that windy. It's just a lot of work. So go to the backup plant, come down the river. Fish are here. I mean, there's big fish here. I've caught them. I've seen buddies catch them. So it's just a matter of wrapping my head around not being on the lake and being on the river. It's just different, a little different scenery, a little different approach, some different lures. But hey, we're here. I'm going to try to learn as much as I can today and keep learning as I age. So hopefully today's a good day. We'll see how it goes. It is windy. It's blowing upstream, which is weird because the current's all moving one direction and the wind's moving the other way. So it's going to be an interesting day, but hopefully we put a couple fish in the boat, and I'll talk to everyone later. All right, first fish bite of the day. There we got a little smallmouth. See if we can get them in here. And we can. All right. There you go. Oh, come here, pal. No. Nope. Stop. Oh, these hooks, people, I tell you what. I love it. Okay, hold still, buddy. Hold still, buddy. There we go. All right, he ate it real good. Kind of a slow start here. Been working for about a half an hour. And having a hard time locating these fellas. But there you go. 6 cents, flat side square bill. Nice bait, a little different action. And there he is, Mr. Smallmouth. Nice, dark, beautiful fish. There we go, first one of the day. You know what that means? No, I'm not gonna say it. Just means it's the first one of the day. He gets something out of the boat, makes me happy. I was starting to wonder maybe if I could find him today, but got him in a little rock hump out here. Gonna try to work those the rest of the day. It's really interesting. We've got, of course, the current wants to push me downstream. However, the wind is blowing me upstream, so I'm actually having to use the trolling motor to move myself downstream. So we got some wind today. The lake certainly would not have worked. I am more than happy that I did not go there. I really wanted to, but we don't have a cloud in the sky after this front, and heavy wind. The lake would have been extremely difficult to fish. So if we can come down here and catch a couple river smallies and try to learn some things, then that makes for a real good day. So we'll keep cranking along here, folks. I think I have a walleye. That's a jump. Got that big dead weight feel. Let's see what we got. Oh, might be a smallie. Let's see here. Oh, that's why it's a dead weight feel. Kind of gill plated them. There we go. All right, number 2 in the boat. Beautiful bronze back, eh? That one felt real funny from the onset. Hit real good, and then I thought, that's got that walleye log feel. But yeah, sure enough, turned out to be a little smally. So we got 2 smallmouth in. Certainly not slamming them, but with the bluebird skies after the front, and it's really interesting wind, the wind and waves here, trying to work this current. But we're learning. I keep learning, and that's the goal today, is to have the secondary spot to learn that's close to home, and that's the goal, people. So we'll see what happens the rest of the day. There we go. Got him on a jig. I think he's little. When he's on the jig, which is really exciting for Turbo. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Oh, not so bad. All right, no. Maybe I misspoke. It's a good fish. All right, way to go. Way to go, way to go, way to go. Way to go. I like it. Fishing the jig. Coming in with a nice 13-incher. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. Trying new things, trying to learn, trying not to be a big dummy, and boy, you can see the waves. It's just blowing upriver, and the current's really not taking me downriver, so I'm on the back of the boat so I could see my graph, just to look for any potholes in this river and rock humps, and sure enough, I found a little bit there, and I put the jig in it, and that little bugger ate it, which was awesome. So we're learning stuff, folks. We're learning. In case you never saw that, there goes there's tugboat barge right into the lock. Just blew the whistle up the doors, and in he goes. So he'll zing in there, and it'll close the doors, and we'll raise that water level, and we'll see him go out in the top pool here in a few minutes. Doesn't take too long. Kind of neat. Something you don't see every day. Maybe you haven't seen that ever. That's it. There he goes, right into the old into the lock, and big doors will close here in a second. Still tossing this jig. Had one hit, I missed him, but I'm gonna try it. I'm bound and determined to learn new things today, and I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna be stubborn and patient and persistent. I got 4 in a boat, didn't film one. He was small, but I got 3 decent fish in the boat. I'm really happy with the crankbait bite, and really excited about the jig bite. That's 2 now in the last couple of trips on the river, so trying to learn a new technique to do here. Tough, a lot of rocks, a lot of debris, snag here and there, but so far so good. So there goes the doors. They'll close, and we'll raise that pool up there. So pretty neat. Maybe we'll check him out on his way out. All right, got into one here. All right. Stay down. Well, both flipped them in and out the back. That's about a 12-incher. That's 2 in a row. I had a dink right before him, and that one just smacked. So they're hitting the 3XD all of a sudden. So I'm going a little deeper to find them. And I don't know, do we count that one, folks? We both flipped them in. He hit the back deck and he bounced out. So does that count as a touch since he was in the boat? I'm going to count him anyway. So that's 1, 2, 3. I caught 4. I didn't film him. Lost a dink. 5. That's 6 bites and 5 fish in the boat. So we're getting there. From this 3XD, you see me throw at the lake a lot. Fishing a little deeper. There's a pile of rocks in front of me, and I'm fishing the back side of it, trying to see if they're kind of hide from the current or not. And so far I had a couple there, so it's encouraging. Bite was a little bit slow there for a while. I threw the jig for quite a while, and I just came off it and got bit twice on this. So we'll see what's going on. If you can see up in there, our tugboat's still rising. Won't take him much longer, and we'll see him zing out the other end. As promised, there goes tugboat off to get his barge and do whatever he needs to be doing. Pretty neat. Oh, finally some weight. Let's see what we got here. It hasn't come up. I don't think it's a smallmouth. Coming right out. Oh, it is a smallmouth. All right. Kind of onto something right here. We might have to use a net on this one. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. All right. Up, up, up. Stop. Stop it. Stop it, I say. Thank you. And a couple hooks in him. Oh, guys. I tell you what. Look at that fish. Have you seen a prettier smallmouth? Honest to goodness, have you? Look at the stripes on him. That is a beautiful fish. Healthy and fat. Allegheny River. Trying to learn a secondary spot, and it's getting harder to not come here. All right. There he goes. Oh, that was a beaut. That was a beaut. Alrighties. Right off the dam. Right off the wall. Ouch. Watch. My goodness. No. Stop. Oh, it's always when you're in the most precarious places that we're going to play shake and bake here. All right, we're just going to do this, pal. Ready? Goodbye. My goodness. Yeah, it came right off the wall. Pretty neat. That was about a 13, I don't know, 12, 13. I don't want to exaggerate, but tough spot to have hooks all over the place and try to keep your boat in position without running up against any walls or anything, but pretty cool. Always like to come up against the wall and see what you can do, and he hit it right along the side there, so we'll see if there's anybody bigger hanging out here, and then we're gonna let the current take us down a little bit, and we'll get back into some of those ditches and little potholes, and I'm gonna bust the jig out again and see what's going on. But that's, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 on this 3XD here, so it's been a good little bite window here that opened up. Kind of pleased with that. But yeah, we'll see if we can pull a couple off this wall real quick, and then we'll get out of here. We'll talk to you soon, guys. So look what I just caught. I caught a big old giant musky lure. Snagged a line of all things. Hooks aren't rusted. This one's a little bent. Looks like it might have seen some action, but that's probably a pretty expensive lure. So I'm going to clean it up and put it in the arsenal. You never know when you might want to throw some musky lures. So pretty good catch. All right, we're on to something here. Oh, little guy. All right, no, not too bad, huh? Oh, someone's calling. Let's see who's ringing here. It's one of the kids or not. Yeah, I don't know that one. All right, this guy ate it every which way but loose. So let's see what we can do with this. I'm gonna take you off for a minute and I'll be right back. All right, just to show off the little fella here, let's get the sun behind him. There you go. Nothing big, a little dink. But again, we're still able to find him out here, which a bit of a challenge, but not something we haven't overcome. Waves are good. I mean, it's like mini ocean out here. Everything's blowing upstream, which is weird. I can almost sit still because the current takes me down, but the waves are pushing so hard up. But I'm fishing these divots out here. I know they're here, I just don't know where they are, but I just been fan casting and doing little grids based off of those buoys, and just feeling the bottom with the lure, and I can tell where there's humps, and where there's a hump I've been usually getting bit. So it's just a little hide and seek, searching around a little bit, but it's a nice day. Wind's keeping things nice and cool, and hey, we're catching a couple fish. I don't know how many we're up to, but got a couple little guys, but we got a few solid keeps in the boat as well, and just found that really cool musky lure, which is great. Let's see if I can't give that to somebody at the lake that fishes for those guys. Got to see a boat go through the lock. Haven't seen that for a while. So we'll keep plugging along here, see if we get a couple more before we call it a day. All right, got bit again here. Let's see what comes up. It is a seafaring creature. It is a big walleye. That was due for a walleye. There you go. Look at that guy, huh? Hold still, fella. Hold still, fella. All right. There we go. Got another toothy critter. I was definitely thinking we were due for a toothy critter. And there he is, huh? Right on order. All right. Boy, toothy critters are fun to handle. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here, huh? He ate it real good. And let's see here. Oh, this boat is just rocking and rolling. And I'll be back, folks. There we go. Let's take a peek at him. He'll come out as a 16.5 inch walleye. Beautiful fish. And away he goes. Yuck. Slimy little buggers. But hey, there we go. We were due for a toother. Thought I had a couple on earlier, but I didn't. They turned out to be bass, so that's kind of cool. Usually snag a walleye in here on one of our trips, so that was kind of fun. Something different to mix up the day. So hey, it's all good. We're catching fish. Sun's out. Couldn't be much better. Okay, for all you mad scientists out there, it's time to analyze some data. So fish are eating today. Other than the one I boat flipped in that ricocheted and bounced out of the boat, which quite honestly is the first time that ever happened to me. Every fish today has eaten the lure. They have had the thing in their mouth, or in their mouth and in the side of their face. Every fish is eating really well. That being said, you know, not every fish in the river is eating, but the ones I'm getting to bite are eating it good, as you can tell by the amount of grief I'm having releasing them. They've all been pretty active fish. I don't want any more hooks in my hands at all. I already got a couple this summer. So they're eating well. That's good. That tells me at least I'm throwing the right lure, something that they are keen on. So those are little things I pay attention to. I'll write that in my journal later, and sorry to bore you with that. If you want to, you can fast forward through this next time you watch, if you ever watch again. All right, looks like we got into a smallmouth this time. Oh, we got a nice smallmouth. Holy smokes. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yes sir, yes sir. Oh, yes sir. That's the one we've been after today. And again, got it good in the mouth, good in the side. That's one we've been looking for. Look at that, huh? That's the one. That is the one. Let's put a little measure on him. Beautiful, son of a bitch, just a beautiful smallmouth. Hammered the 3XD. Hammered it, I say. Let's put him on the stick. All right, he wants to go. Oh man, he can just make 16 if I put him on the stretching rack. I'm gonna take a picture. Sorry to bore you with this part. That's the way it goes. The way it goes when you're with turbo. Nice fishy. All right, hey, that's all right, huh? What a nice chunk. Fat, healthy, just the way I love to see him. So, where you go, buddy? Thank you for coming aboard. All right, I'm gonna get the hooks out of the net and keep going. That's something. Oh, you little stinker. That was a 12-inch smallmouth there that tossed the bait at the boat. He hit it really hard too. I've just been proven wrong. All you scientists, it seems we have a gap in our theory. Every fish except that one and the one that I boat flipped and bounced across the boat have eaten it really good. That guy did not eat it very good. He must be on a diet. He must have just been tempted and thought he'd take a little nibble, like maybe his missus wasn't watching, and just got one hook in him. So damn that little smallmouth. But he wins the battle today. Put the joke's on him because he's going to get bigger. I'm going to come back and catch him when he's much larger, and I will ultimately seize the day. All right, we're hooked up to something aquatic. Let's see what comes to show itself. Felt some head thumping. There we go. A little smallmouth, all right. Alrighty then. There you go. Oh, no. There you go. Okay, another one on the 3XD. It's been a good lure for the day. Backflip and gone, little fella. All right, so we continue to get bit here. Nice little bite window's been open here for a while. Kind of moving around, just feeling for rock humps. Kind of fishing the tops of them and then the back sides of them. It's weird to read the current because all logic would say the current is flowing downstream. However, with the wind blowing so hard upstream and whitecaps going upstream, I don't know what the current's doing. A lot of times the boat will just sit still. It won't even move up or down. So don't really know quite what we're into with that. But oh, here's another one. All right, well, we're live. Another one off that rock hump. Not a monster, but oh, he's pulling. There we go. All righties. You're gonna like that. And again, like I said, look at the hooks on this guy. Oh man. There we go. Oh, hold still, fella. Hold still. Hold still. Goodness gracious. All right. Wow. That was lovely. Hope everyone can rate that one. I'm gonna call it a -2 out of 10. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. Okay guys, so here's what we're gonna do. Gonna make my final little pass, if you will. Final little, my last little grid. I don't know if you can see those 1, 2, 3, 4 buoys up there by the dam. I kind of use those as a mark, and I've kind of made little grids off of each one. I worked an area up close to each one, and in between each one, then I backed off and went across, and then I backed off, went across. But now the wind's blowing really, really hard, so I'm actually going to work towards them. I'm getting blown upstream, which is an interesting phenomenon here today. I'm looking downriver and seeing some pretty decent whitecaps around the corner where the wind is getting a better shot at the water. But anyway, I'm going to work this last buoy here, work this last little grid here. I tried the jig again. I really want to throw it, but just gets so much bow in the line, and the jig actually gets dragged by the current. It's just not effective. I was really happy to get one on it, which was awesome, made my day. But been a great day. I'm really happy that I came here as a secondary option. Now the lake would have been unfishable today. So hey, I got out, caught some fish, got a couple nice ones and a toothy. So anyway, I'll wrap this up at the end of this little pass here. Okay friends, that last pass proved futile, but the wind's really kicking up. When I get this thing going, I have to get it up on as close to plane as this boat gets anyway to stay dry. I'm going to be going headlong into the waves. But a great day. It's noon, so we got solid 6 hours in. Really pleased with my efforts today. A couple smaller ones, but still strong river smallies. Couple, in that 13 to 16 range, which was fantastic. A couple jumps and threw me. It's all good. Good trip. The river certainly is a good secondary option for me. I'm going to keep trying to learn this pool more. I know it okay, and I want to start working those northern pools that Jimmy and his brother have taken me on this summer. It's been really nice to get up there and see some new water. So slowly learning, 30 years into boat ownership again, and trying to figure it all out so I can be successful depending on weather and move around if I have to depending on conditions. So hey everybody, have a great Tuesday. I will talk to you next time I get the boat out. Everyone take care.